Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam, and I do have a hobby. And my hobby is that I am a train spotter. Basically, to put it in better use of vocabulary, I'm a rail enthusiast. And I also enjoy going to different places by train. I am not on here to make myself famous or to show off my popularity amongst competitors. I do these types of videos for basically fun. And depending whether this plan is going to go to plan or not, I guess you're going to have to watch this video to find out. Welcome to AB Trains' Summer Adventures. Hello everyone, welcome to the hotel here in Exeter St Davids. Today is August 9th, 2019. Also, happy anniversary to my YouTube channel because today is 5 years since I first joined YouTube. There will be some sort of live stream coming either tonight or tomorrow because I don't know when I'm going to be getting home. It might be late at night for all I know. But anyways, today is the last day I'm spending here in Devon and Cornwall. I'm saying both because I've been to Cornwall. I've only been there for like only a day. But anyways, today's last day of me being in Devon in Exeter. Because today I'm going to be returning home. We're going to be returning to Grantham via some sessions going on in London. So we're going to be taking a Great Western Railway IET down to Paddington. It's a local stopping service which goes by Bristol, Temple Meads and the home of Virgin Trains fan, which is Chippenham. And when we get to Paddington, we'll discuss what we're doing, one of them which is riding on a Class 710 on the London Overground between Gospel Oak and Barking. And yeah, so far I don't know what else we're doing in London, but all I know is we're running on a Class 710. Then, after we've done what we're doing in London, which I do not know, people ever remember to close the curtain? Alright, there we go. So, after we've done London, we're going to be riding on a LNR Azuma back up to Grantham. It will be in first class, and then will be Grantham to the studio, which is my house basically. But I won't be doing a time-lapse thing between Grantham and my house due to safety reasons. But anyways, we're going to be walking over to St David's station shortly after we've all packed, and then we'll wait for our service to Paddington via Bristol.
Woolwich, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Bristol Temple Meads, Bristol Parkway, Cheltenham Spa, Birmingham New Street, Burton-on-Trent, Derby, Chesterfield, Sheffield, Wakefield Westgate, Leeds, York, Darlington, Durham, Newcastle, Moorcote, Dunbar and Edinburgh. This train has 4 coaches. An at-seat service of light refreshments is available on the train. First class accommodation can be found in Zone 7, standard class in Zones 8 to 10. Platform 5 for the 0824 cross-country service to Edinburgh via Bristol Temple Meads. Cross-country service to Edinburgh via Bristol Temple Meads. Woolwich, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Bristol Temple Meads, Bristol Parkway, Cheltenham Spa, Birmingham New Street, Burton-on-Trent, Derby, Chesterfield, Sheffield, Wakefield Westgate, Leeds, York, Darlington, Durham, Newcastle, and
We're now on the outskirts of London, Paddington. We're just about to pass Royal Oak Tube Station. we're just coming in as a slow pace because we're currently following a late running train. So we might arrive into Paddington later than planned. Well, my message to the people of Devon and Cornwall, including KTV videos, thanks for having me. And I'll see you in 2 years, because next year I'm going to another country, and I'm not going to say where. Alright, I can make exceptions. People on my Discord server know where I'm going. But people on my Discord server do not give away on where I'm going to the new people of the channel. So to the newer subscribers of the channel, I'm not going to tell you where I'm going next year. The only thing I can tell you is I'm going to another country. It's domestic, but that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying where. But to the people who already know where I'm going, so the people on my Discord server or the people who've been subscribed for a long time, do not give it away. So we're just coming into Paddington now. Not that far. So we've only got London to do, and then it's off to Grantham. We're now on the approach to London Paddington. There's an IEP leaving. IET. Why do I call them IEPs? That's LNER. This is GWR, so we call them IETs. Right, we're now arrived at Paddington. We're on platform 4. I believe that's the 1200 hours service to Bristol, Temple Meads. Lights have gone out. You'll have to bear with a minute because I need to get through this crowd. There we go.
No, not on it.
I'm now at the underground station here at Paddington. So here's what we're doing. We're going to go to Woolwich to ride the ferry, and then after that we will head over to either Barking or Gospel Oak to ride the new Class 710 on the London Overground.
Slade Green, calling at Devon, Greenwich, Mains Hill, Western Park, Charlton, Woolwich Arsenal, Woolwich Arsenal, Plumstead, Abbey Wood, Belvedere, Erie, and Slade Green. This train.
I'm somewhere along the streets of Woolwich in London, and I have some rather unfortunate news. And the thing is, well, I've walked up to the port at Woolwich. Hang on, I'll explain in a minute, because I'm about to cross a road. Right, here we go. Right, now that I've crossed the road, I can finally explain what's happened. So, basically, I walked down to the port where the Woolwich ferry would go. Then I just found some signs saying that it was closed. Then we had a worker on the booth saying that it's closed because the ship isn't working. The ferry wasn't working. Which means that we're going to have to walk back to the station, and from what I've been notified, or informed in other words, we're going to be taking the DLR to somewhere historical and magical. I do not know where.
Going up to West Ham on the DLR.
Okay, so apparently we're going to go to West Ham on the DLR. Very disappointed. I even had a couple of guys behind me saying that they wanted to go on the ferry, and apparently they said that the website lied to them because they told us that the ship was going to be running, but it turns out it's not working, and that they said that the website lied to them. So that's technically wasting their own time. So we're gonna make our way back to the train station, get the DLR to West Ham, and see what happens then. Very disappointing.
bit.
Mind the gap between a train and a platform.
This is Barking, where this train terminates. Take your belongings with you when you leave the train. Or change.
This is the train to Gospel Oak. Next station, Woodgrange Park. Woodgrange Park. train to Gospel Oak.
I wonder if the locking mechanism works on these trains like they do on the 345s. The locking mechanism that they do on the 345s, does that apply to the 710s? So when you hold onto that button for a few seconds, it then turns red so it doesn't close.
Only if it's the same.
This is the train to Gospel Oak. Next station, Woodgrange Park.
We've just departed from Grange Park. Next station is actually Moonset Park.
Park. This is the train to Gospel Oak.
Feel
Walthamstow High Road. This is the train to Gospel Oak.
I'm getting using the local water junction line as well. Yeah, 5-car variant. I can't wait. Yeah, the next summer is going to be lovely. Like this. I'm going to get off the weather outside.
This is the train to Gospel Oak. Next station, Leighton Midland Road.
That's a bit random.
Yeah, it's off the next stop.
Next station, Leighton Midland Road.
Actually, on you.
Oh, right. Well, because the hop isn't more than like 35 minutes, I think personally. It's built commuter service.
Yes.
It's not for comfort, so the funny thing is they still haven't changed the timetables. It's still under the diesel timings. It used to be diesel trains on it. And so every station at the moment has been arriving at least a minute early.
Leighton Midland Road. This
So it works.
is the train to Gospel Oak.
It does work. And that must be disabled for that. So even in the core section, or even anywhere, which wheelchairs, it's okay.
Right.
This is the train to Gospel Oak. Next station, Walthamstow Queens Road. Change here for London Overground lines and Victoria Line services.
From Walthamstow Central.
Exit for Walthamstow Central Station. Next station, Walthamstow Queens Road. Queen's Road. This is the train to Gospel Oak.
Never showed it. I've got to say, I'm guilty.
Confession.
What?
Confession.
Confession? Yeah, actually.
You just confessed to showing me how this is done.
No, I think I need to go and do something.
This is the train to Gospel Oak. Next station, Blackhorse Road. Change here for Victoria Line services. Next station, Blackhorse Road.
It's not a concept, but just for capacity, which it could do, because they can look at definitely a bit more carriage.
Yeah.
It's comfy. Very short,
Yeah.
It's a great sign if you're in trains like this related to services.
Right.
Like, the same whether it would be in the bar, stuff like that. But they're already bringing them late. These are almost a year late. Service, but there's we don't know how long yet, but they've already got software issues. This one, yeah, a variant, 8 carriages.
Alright.
The other one's got the same designer.
Blackhorse Road. This is the train to Gospel Oak.
First train we built. And then you need that other one to acknowledge London and city services a little bit more to go in time. Which in the next few months. Yes, well that's for the up there.
Oh, I
But
see.
they're also with those type of train, the 12-car variant,
Right.
and electric only,
Right.
going to be running London.
To London.
This is the train to Gospel Oak.
Just that also.
Yeah.
Next station, South Tottenham. Exit for London Overground services, Victoria Line and National Rail services from Seven Sisters Station. This is the train to Gospel Oak. Next station, Harringay Green Lanes. Exit for National Rail services from Harringay Station.
So is that freight only or something? Oh, I see. Right.
Station, Harringay Green Lanes.
It's a half an hour route.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Yeah, it was a big one.
Harringay Green Lanes. This is the train to Gospel Oak. This is the train to Gospel Oak. Next station, Crouch Hill. Next station, Crouch Hill. exit for London Underground Northern Line from Archway Station.
Calendar was speaking of Councilman Bristol, and then they were asked to buy 4 tickets to get coach service.
Asked to buy more.
Captain News customers outraged.
I'd blooming well bet that I wouldn't pay it.
Yeah. So we could
Or I would, I'd pay it on the card and then I'd back it up.
that's the one to do. The coach company was very happy. And they have to go receive that.
I'd let them fight it out Caledonian State.
Next station, Upper Holloway. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't get problem things anymore. Except for the ads.
Yeah. They're easier to get out.
Yeah. Easy.
Actually, that would drop out if I did that again. Easy. I was at the security camera there.
There's one at the next station.
Oh, yeah. It's not that you can, it's not the train, it's me.
Oh.
I'm getting to the point of
You've been out for too many days and need to rewind.
Upper
hang up by my
Holloway.
feet
This
on
is
flat.
the train to the Gospel Oak.
Be back in your bed.
Yeah, like a bat.
Yeah. You see dogs kisses all over you.
Suspend myself from the door frame.
Yeah. Dogs constant. That's it. Next stop.
That,
We've just got to tap out, wait 5-ish minutes probably, and then
That's cool.
go back in. I would say if there's a cafe around back there.
This is the train to Gospel Oak.
yep, found something. Watering hole. Good.
Next station, Gospel Oak.
That's us.
Change here for London Overground lines.
To where?
Stratford Bridge, from Platform.
She's the one that needs to say it.
Yeah. No one's bothered. Hey, bothered.
Smash my cheek back.
Now I made it to Tottenham Hale station. Now I'm only here to be changing trains to go to Meridian Water. Yes, today is the day where I finally visit the new station, which is Meridian Water. Yes, I'll be seeing those as well.
Next train at platform 3 is the 1548 Stansted Express service to London.
So yeah, I'm going to be visiting Meridian Water Station, and I'm actually going to be doing it. This last time I wasn't able to do it because it has no weekend service. So let's wait for our connection.
Train at platform 3 is the 1558 Greater Anglia service to Stratford. The 30 Greater Anglia service to Bristol.
Do you like that?
The next train at platform 4 is the 1630 Greater Anglia service to Bristol.
I finally made it to Meridian Water Station, which is London's newest station. And over there is a disused station, which is Angel Road. Now, Meridian Water has a lot of stuff that Angel Road didn't have. One of them being these camera monitors. I can see UK Trains fan up on Papa 4 Mike 4 Mike 2 Charlie 405. got a brand new platform. Materials here. It's right next to a Tesco's over there. We've got, what else do we have? Well, we've got waiting shelters. I believe Angel Road did have waiting shelters. So these are the waiting shelters in here. What else have we got? We've got automated announcements, which is made by a text-to-speech lady. Now, Angel Road didn't have announcements, so you have to rely on RTT to do it, to tell you when the next train is. Of course, we've got CCTV. We've got bins. We've got keep back behind the yellow line signs. New station signs, like that one over there. There's the screens over there. We also have help points.
And the UK trains van.
Well, yeah. But Angel Road didn't have them.
Yeah, they did.
When?
The UK trains van.
I'm pretty sure they didn't. Last time I've seen. We've got signage up there, like this one up here, stairs to way out. Platform 2 and 3 down there. Now this station doesn't have a platform 1 yet, but I'm assuming there's going to be one sooner or later. If there is, it's probably going to be built. Well, I don't know, to be honest. Can't build it there because it's a walkway. There's a train coming there. Right, I'm going to go over to the other side now. Of course, we've got a new footbridge. And we've got lifts. Angel Road never had any of those. Instead, you have to go the long way. We even got ticket gates here. Right. These barriers are already open. Now, I'm not going to risk going past these barriers because otherwise they might shut on me and I'm going to have to tap back in. And there's the way out over there. Alright, if you say so. Right, there's the lift, street level. We have all the decibels up there, which are the new Great Triangular ones. There's some local stations. I do apologise for that cut off there. I accidentally pushed the volume button, and the thing is, when you record, you must never push the volume button, because if you do that, it stops your recording. Let that be a lesson. Anyways, as I said before, the recording rudely interrupted by stopping itself. Yeah, they do have new dusty boards at some stations in Norfolk, most of them being near Lower Stoft and Great Yarmouth. And so far, that's pretty much it with the dusty boards. There are going to be some new ones installed sooner or later. We've got a private clear store. Down there is platforms 3 and 2. Electrical riser, which I believe is the lift mechanisms. talking of lift, we've got your lift here. I've got a train down there. Might not be able to see it. Yeah, it's just there, look. Right, here's the lift. We're going to ride on one. I'll be up in a minute.
Doors closing.
Brand new voice there. Well, I believe it's the same one, but in surround sound.
Platform.
Platform. This side.
Doors opening.
There we go, we're at platform level. Again, new desk boards. Let's give you a little bit of front station before we head back up. There's the platform 3, I believe it's platform 3. Is it? I think it's platform 3. Right, this is confused. Right, that's platform 4. This is platform 3. That's platform 2. There's no platform 1. I believe they're going to build it somewhere over there. I don't know. Right, let's get the lift back up.
Doors opening. Going up. Doors closing.
Right, so we're going to head back up now. Yeah, there's quite a lot of things at Meridian Water that Angel Road didn't have, but I'm not going to have the time to explain it all, because I'm only here for about another 15 minutes or some sort. There's UK Trains fan pulling a funny
Doors
face.
opening.
Wow.
Doors closing.
Come on then, close. Right. So I believe that's everything. I've covered that area. I've covered platform level. There's another private staff only area. I think that's everything. Well, I've got a new concourse. Yeah, I believe that's it. So before our train arrives, we might as well see what trains are coming. If not, then we'll just head back. So actually, right, this station is actually a 2019 version of a train station. Yeah. In 2019, these are what brand new stations are supposed to look like. And the rest, they're just going to fall apart if they don't get upgraded sooner or later. So this has been Meridian Water.
Using the Great Anglia Help Point service. Please hold while we connect you to an operator. Thank you for calling. Your call is received.
Language.
Greater Anglia Help Point is through to Andy, looking for information and reporting incident.
Information, please.
Certainly, what information?
I want to know the next train to Stratford, please.
And which station are you at?
Meridian Water.
I'm sorry?
Meridian Water.
You're at Meridian Water, right?
That's right.
The next train is at 16:52 from Meridian Water.
Great, awesome, thank you.
You're most welcome. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
now making our way towards the Victoria Line at Tottenham Hale. It is time for the journey home. I'm currently on board a Stansted Express service, which is going to London Liverpool Street now. Fortunately, I have to take a National Rail service to Liverpool Street, and then a sub-service to King's Cross. This is because the Victoria Line is now suspended because of a power surge. Very disappointing.
You must buy a ticket before you get on one of our trains.
So,
If you do not show a valid ticket when
what he said.
you may be liable to pay a penalty fare.
So I'll either see you in Liverpool Street or King's Cross, depending on the amount of people. I'm currently on the concourse of the King's Cross. Well, if you really think things could get any worse other than the Victoria Line going out of service, well, this is a lot worse. Because now every single train out of London King's Cross is either held or suspended. It's because of the same reasons, because of a power outage somewhere between Stevenage and somewhere. The only word I'm seeing on those boards is delayed, with some of them saying that, well, most of the Thameslink services are coming in from St Pancras. Well, that's not making a difference, because they're also affected. Great Northern and Thameslink are affected, which no matter if they're from King's Cross or St Pancras, they are affected. Which means it's gonna be a long while before I can be able to get back to Grantham. I think what Simon Poole said was true when he had to face something on the railways which involved a trespasser on the Trent Valley route. Damn it, railways. Absolutely disgusting. Right, I've got some more unfortunate news that I wish I wouldn't have to be telling you, but I have no other choice but I have got to break to you. Right, so we've just been given an announcement. See, look. Right, so the announcement says that everyone has to leave the station because nothing is going to move. All Thameslink, well, yeah, all Thameslink are now going to depart from St Pancras, but are still going to be delayed. Meanwhile, all services from King's Cross are delayed or cancelled. Well, pretty much all of them are delayed. It's ridiculous. Well, at least the journey from Exeter to London went as planned. But it's just the route back home that's becoming a nightmare. Do you know what? I'm just left speechless over this thing. I've nothing else to say, really. I'm just digging for words to... You know, I'm just digging for words so that they can come out of my mouth. But I just can't seem to find any. Absolutely ridiculous. There you go. Pretty much everyone is being told to leave the station. I think I can see... I think there's some...
Ladies and gentlemen, you need to leave the train station. Please go downstairs, use any available exit and leave the station.
Yep, there we go. Being told to get out the station. See, look how many people are on the... Hang on, look how many people are on the station concourse right now. Just waiting to get out. Wow. Right, if there's any more updates, I'll come and break it to you. Because right now, I need to get through this crowd. I'm now just outside King's Cross Station. Behind me is King's Cross St Pancras, which is just over there. Right there. So far, there is a huge crowd of people waiting for further updates regarding on what's just happened earlier. And so far, all they've heard was due to a nationwide problem with the power, no services are able to depart from King's Cross Station. Me, on the other hand, have not got any updates, but if I do have any information, I'll break it to you. But all I can say is nothing, because I'm lost for words, as you can see. One of the options I did suggest was to get a subsurface down to Liverpool Street, get the Stansted Express to Stansted Airport, and get cross-country to Melton Mowbray. But unfortunately, by the time I get to Stansted Airport, it would be about 8:30, and the last train from Stansted is 21:20. No, it isn't. 20:21. And I'd be sleeping on the platform at Stansted Airport until about 6 in the morning, which is probably, I think, it's the first train out of Stansted. Really disappointing. So, if I do have any more information, I'll break it out to you. But at the moment, there's nothing that I can tell you at this present moment. now in the London suburb of Harrow.
Yeah.
I just left North Harrow Station, just got off a semi-fast Metropolitan Line service which is going to Amersham. It's now known as an all-station service. We're now waiting for UK Trains fans' parents to arrive, who's going to take us to their house, and from there, UK Trains fan is going to drive us to Grantham, I think. Yeah, Grantham or maybe Waltham for all that matter. Right, it could be either Grantham or Waltham.
I'll be your taxi driver for the day. Please make sure you tighten all seatbelts and make sure if the fasten seatbelt sign is lit, that you do not listen to it.
Right, if you're on an airline, you need to listen to it, okay? You wouldn't do such a thing if you're on an airline. Right, so, right, this road's called Cambridge Road, so we're currently waiting for UK Trains fans' parents to arrive, who will take us to their house.
Alright.
I'm now on board UK Trains fans' Ford Fiesta. It's the old version. Now we're going to be taking this home.
The next day.
I'm now back at home, and at the time I am doing this summary, it is Saturday morning. I have got a lot to talk about in this summary. First off, we'll start with the most simple thing. We started at Exeter St Davids. We went on the IET to Paddington via Bristol. We did arrive into Paddington a few minutes late due to a late arrival of a late running train. Then we went on the Bakerloo Line to Baker Street. Went on the Jubilee Line from Baker Street to London Bridge. Went on a Southeastern from London Bridge to Woolwich Arsenal. Then I was going to do the ferry between Woolwich and Greenwich, but unfortunately there was a fault with the ferry, so there wasn't any ferries running, unfortunately, because I think there's only one in operation. So instead we had to walk back to the station, take the DLR to West Ham, get the district line from West Ham to Barking. We went from Barking to Gospel Oak on the brand new Class 710 on the London Overground. We went from Gospel Oak to Blackhorse Road on the new train. Went on the Victoria Line from Blackhorse Road to the one stop, which is Tottenham Hale. I mean, we were a stop away from the terminus, which is Walthamstow Central. Then we went from Tottenham Hale to Meridian Water on Greater Anglia. Yes, I finally got to do Meridian Water. Had a look around, did a few filming. Then we went on the train back to Tottenham Hale. And that's when disaster struck. There was a power surge going on nationwide, and the Victoria Line was affected by this. So the line was operating with severe delays at first, because they were going to see if they were going to try and sort it out. But then everyone was outraged by this announcement. Due to a power surge which cannot be fixed at this present moment, the Victoria Line has been suspended. Please use all available routes to get to your destination. Which then meant that people who were standing at Victoria Line stations, all 16 of them, they had to evacuate those stations and take different lines or routes to get to their destination. The people who are on the trains, stuck in the tunnels, they either had to wait until the problem is fixed, or if it still cannot be fixed, they had to evacuate the trains, turn off the power for the fourth rail, and walk along the tunnels to the nearest station. Where it depends on where the train is. Because wherever the train is, there'll be a nearest station. So if, let's say the train was stuck between King's Cross and Pancras and Euston. If the train is stuck on, well, if the train was stuck near Euston, the train would be evacuated and passengers will be led to Euston because it would be the closest station. If the train was stuck in the tunnel close to King's Cross and Pancras, passengers will be evacuated off the train and will be walked towards King's Cross and Pancras because it will be the nearest station. So, trains that are stuck in the tunnel and are closest to a station, they'll be evacuated and they will be guided to the nearest station. Right. Anyways, because the Victoria Line was suspended and I was still at Tottenham Hale, I had to go back to the National Rail platforms at Tottenham Hale to get the Stansted Express to Liverpool Street, Metropolitan Line to King's Cross and Pancras, and then it didn't stop there. It didn't stop there. I was going to enjoy a ride on an Azuma back to Grantham, but unfortunately nothing was allowed to leave King's Cross because the power surge was made nationwide, which affected parts of Wales and nearly the whole of England. Lots of people were outraged when they got told to evacuate King's Cross because nothing was able to leave King's Cross because of what's happening. So that meant that, well, I did have a suggestion. I suggested that we were going to take the Metropolitan Line, or Hammersmith and City or Circle Line, doesn't really matter, to Liverpool Street. And we hop on a Stansted Express to Stansted Airport and get a cross-country service to Melton Mowbray. But the problem is, and I did get informed of this, the problem is, there's actually two problems actually. If not three. Yeah, I think there's three. The first problem was that everything will go as normal. But the thing is, by the time we get to Stansted Airport, we wouldn't be there until approximately half past 8. And the last train to Birmingham New Street from Stansted Airport leaves at 20:21. So we would have missed the train by 9 minutes. And we would be asleep on the platform or in the nearest hotel until 6 in the morning. Which meant we would be staying in Essex, which is near the airport, basically. Because Stansted Airport is in Essex. I don't know why it's classed as a London airport, because it's literally in another county. The only airport to be in London fully would be London City. Heathrow, I don't know, is part of London. Because it's actually close to Hounslow and Slough. And it's actually not far from Reading as well. And Woking. So that was scrapped. So the only option was to take a Metropolitan Line service to North Harrow, which is the local station for UK Trains fan, And he kindly lent us a ride in his old Ford Fiesta, which was the old version, not the new one. And he lent us a ride back up to the East Midlands. And yes, I do live in the East Midlands. But it's basically a ride back to here. And I didn't get home until 23:25. Excuse me. And I was going to do the summary before I headed off to bed. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to because it was late at night when I got home. So it was about 35 minutes before Saturday, which is the day I'm currently doing. Well, it's the day today that I'm summarising what has happened yesterday. So basically, what you're watching is, right, if you're watching the summary, then basically I'm summarising us what happened yesterday, because the full video, when I went from Exeter to London and back here, it all happened yesterday. So I'm basically summarising today on Saturday, which will be the day that I upload this video. So if you watch the video on when I've gone from Exeter to London, then you're actually watching what happened yesterday. But if you're watching this part of the video, which is the summary, you're actually watching it today. Okay. You're actually watching it on Saturday, on the day it's actually uploaded. So, yeah, I think I explained everything. Yeah, I think that's everything explained. So, oh, yes, I forgot that there was 2 other reasons as to why I wouldn't be able to go from London, Liverpool Street to Stansted Airport and to Belton Mowbray from there. The 2 other reasons, number 2, would be because Stansted Express started playing up as well, probably because of the power surge. And number 3, it was because there was a signal failure at Liverpool Street. So that means nothing was able to leave the station or arrive at the station. Because otherwise, the drivers of trains wouldn't know whether a train was coming out or if there was a train blocking their route. Right, so I think that's everything explained now. So, I hope you enjoyed this rather long video. If it was to be short, if it was to be shorter than the size it is now, then I would have actually gone from King's Cross all the way to Grantham. Or actually, no. I would have gone from Tottenham Hale to King's Cross on the Victoria Line. And I would have gone from King's Cross up to Grantham. And then the video would have been shorter than it is now. But because of what's happening with this power surge, it has to be longer than that because I have to give out updates on what's happening. But anyways, the next Roblox... No, actually is. The next Railway Journeys video is going to be Roblox-sized, which will be on the 15th. Because I'm going to allow 5 days for everything to settle back down again. And of course, I've got the rest of the Angry Birds Zombie the movie to do, which can be found on my second channel, AB Movies. So far, I've been able to upload part 5 and part 6. Part 7 is going to be made, probably today or tomorrow, depends. But yeah, if you want to watch that, go check out my second channel, AB Movies, and make sure you subscribe. because I'm trying to make that channel reach 1,000 subscribers. Just so that I can move Roblox Night back to AB Movies. Because at the moment, Roblox Night is temporarily staying on AB Trains. Because of a new YouTube rule. You have to have at least 1,000 subscribers or over in order to stream on mobile devices, iPads included. So that means Roblox Night has to be moved back to AB Trains temporarily until AB Movies reaches 1,000 subscribers, which will be a long, long time. And I don't really upload much content on that channel, as I used to a couple of years ago. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You all know what to do now. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and join my Discord server, which is the AB Trains Fans Discord server. You can also follow me on Roblox on my 2 accounts, AdamTJ2003 and AB Trains YT. Excuse me, I am coughing a lot because I'm talking so much. But I am going to end this now, otherwise all you're going to be hearing is So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Discord, or, well, actually join my Discord server, in other words, which is the AB Trains Fans Discord. Follow me on Roblox, which is my 2 accounts, AB Trains YT and AdamTGM2003. And I shall see you on August 15th, or maybe some odd videos that'll be coming out. But the next major video like this will be on the 15th, because I'm going to allow 5 days for everything to settle back down. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.